Tonight, something that sounds like a scene from a horror movie playing out at a Florida hospital. We want to warn you, some of the information is graphic. The patient does not want to be identified, but what happened to him is a warning for people with compromised immune systems. Doctors at Jacksonville ended up removing 150 live bugs out of the inside of his nose. The man says he started feeling off last fall. He's lived with an extremely compromised immune system for 30 years after he was diagnosed with neuroblastoma and had a cancerous tumor removed from his nose. Then last week, his lips and face became extremely swollen and he could hardly talk. Rich Donnelly picks up his story from there.
I started getting nosebleeds, constant nosebleeds. I couldn't even get up to go to the bathroom without my nose starting to bleed.
And that's when he went to HCA Florida Memorial Hospital.
When I went for the examination, the doctor goes, "I see movement."
Dr. David Carlson was the ENT on call that night.
We took a little camera and we looked in the nose, and that's when things dramatically changed.
Dozens of bugs, alive and feeding on the inside of the patient's nose and sinus cavity.
Size-wise, there was variations, but some of the larger ones were probably as big as the end of my pinky. I knew he was in big trouble. There was erosion that was occurring up near what we call the skull base that was in very close proximity to his eye and his brain.
150 bugs in the larva stage were pulled out of the patient's nose and have been sent off to an epidemiologist to determine what type of bug they are.
They were up right against his skull base, right underneath the brain. Had they gone through that, it could have killed him.
This case is extremely rare. There's nothing like it documented in the United States. And while Dr. Carlson doesn't want to cause widespread panic, he does caution people with compromised immune systems.
Certainly if you're going to be around a dirty environment, those hands need to be washed.
I know that I have to change my lifestyle as far as how I handle fish. Before I would rinse my hands in the river. Now I'll use a cleaner to just do a better job in between and make sure I don't touch my nose with my hands.